Have you ever looked yourself in the mirror and thought, adulting is not what I had expected? Can we just fast forward to the part where I'm living my best life? If you have, you're not alone. The endless cycle of mindless TikToks and soul sucking stories on the news has only prevented us from unlocking the best version of ourselves. It's prevented us from taking ownership of our lives and prevented us from mastering the basic skills of adulting as a 20 something. It's time to get our shift together, and I can help you thrive in 3 easy steps through my course. So, my story is 4 years ago, I graduated from college ready to tackle the world, bright eyed and bushy tailed, all in aspiration to become a travel nurse. I've done all the research and all the articles and everything I saw said that you needed at least 1 year of experience. So, right after graduating, I already had a job lined up, not knowing where I really was going to be. I just picked a specialty that was my greatest subject in nursing school. So, fast forward 6 months, I was on the brink of quitting nursing, sitting in my car at least 30 minutes before each shift, just praying that my patients would be safe and nothing crazy would happen during my shift. Later, to come home at the end of each shift crying. And then on top of that, as a new grad, imagine just all the other things I was trying to juggle, from moving to a new city to learning how to pay off student loans to car issues, not knowing people around the area, to learning how to grow as a professional in my career. Thankfully, my employer offered therapy sessions. They offered three therapy sessions. And even after the third one, I was still to the point considering on leaving and becoming a flight attendant. So just wanted to throw away my whole nursing career. But it wasn't until I got a call from my coworker who worked in the recovery room that changed my life. And so since then, I had always wanted to curate the life that I deem successful. And to me, that looks like getting paid my worth, being able to spend time with my family and loved ones when I can, being able to try new foods and experiences, and building generational wealth. So, all in all, then COVID happened. It delayed my start to want to become a travel nurse. And originally, I was set to start in New York, but then that became the epicenter. So later on, I chose to go to California. It was more of a progressive state, there's more outdoors. So now, fast forward to now, I am working at one of the top hospitals, and I have the freedom, flexibility, and autonomy where I'm able to go on adventures on my own. I'm making new friends along the way, and I get to do whatever I want on my days off. So I feel like I'm truly living my best life right now, each and every day. My best days are ahead of me. So, why this course? I wish there was this kind of course around when I just graduated from college. I didn't have an older sister, ate, to look up to. And I built this so that way you don't have to navigate through it alone. My vision is that I want to help this next generation and this current generation to be able to dream bigger, especially as an Asian American, as a second generation immigrant, and to curate the life that you want to live and that you love. I want to help 20 somethings who recently graduated to master the fundamentals of adulting so you can go on to doing bigger and better things. And that way we can leave this world in a better place than how we found it. Rather than that, I mean, all the time is being spent on social media, and we're doing more harm than good for ourselves. You're a leader, and you wouldn't have stuck around this long to listen to me if you weren't. We can focus more on a different real world issues if we weren't so fixated on mundane adulting tasks. I want to teach you how to get your shift together by getting you in the right mindset. Once you fix your mindset, you're more than 50% ready to live your best life. I want you to change your perspective. This will save you all the time and frustration that I've gone through. Your next level is on the other side. Living your best life is on the other side. You may say that I don't have anyone to help me. I'm alone. I don't have the time. I'm juggling all sorts of things, like trying to find insurance, determining if I'm going to stay with my parents or move out, learning how to cook meals on my own. I don't think this will work. Or you may even be thinking, I can't live my best life. I don't have the money. I don't have the tools. I don't have the skills. I surely don't have the successes. I failed plenty of times. Or I don't like change. These beliefs have already cost you so much time, money, success, and happiness. I want you to learn how to shift those beliefs because they do you such a disservice. I want you as a 20-something to be able to bear the fruits of your labor in your 30s and 40s. And if you don't, you're going to end up regretting. It's time to shift and to think a little different. With these habits and mindset shifts, I am living and breathing work of what I've been practicing. I've shared some of these with my friends and family, and I am now seeing the fruits of their labor. There's so much noise on the internet and on social media. I'm not telling you that this is going to happen overnight, to live your best life overnight. This will take time and practice, and it won't work unless you do. If you do this now, if you don't do this now, then when? Do you want to be approaching your 30s and 40s with nothing to show for? How is this strategy working out for you right now by watching YouTube videos and getting bursts of inspiration, but having no accountability partner or help or have someone to watch you grow through this transformation? How would you like to be equipped with the tools so that way you're out here thriving, loving yourself, and taking up space and helping make the world a better place? I have so much more to share with you. Just picture an iceberg. If you know how they say that everything is below the water, well, what I've shared is just the tip of the iceberg. I love the opportunity to share the rest of the knowledge that I've learned throughout my life as a 20-something, and I love to share it all. This past year, I built a course that dives deep into how I've tackled my obstacles and I've crushed them, and I can't wait to share them with you. I would love to lock arms and guide you. So by the time you finish my course, I want you to be feeling empowered to take control of your life and overcome your fears, to take up space, to see the bigger picture on how 20-somethings and as an Asian American, you can change the world. Make it possible to facilitate change in our family's economy and our community, and truly all while being able to live your best life. If you don't love this course, then you can have a 30-day money-back guarantee. But if you sign up now, I'll throw in a free PDF on Living Your Best Life Affirmations cheat sheet. I want you to gain the capabilities to live your best life. Your best thinking got you here. Take action now and get yourself signed up on my email list so you can get first access to when my course comes out. So comment below your email and I'll send you the Living Your Best Life Affirmation cheat sheet. And then follow me on Instagram at SheNadigans. She, Nadigans. Yeah. Thank you. Have a good night.